Hello, my pretties. Welcome back, and I have my Boxycharm unboxing for you guys. So, I may have cheated just a touch, and I've been watching reviews and stuff and unboxing videos, not reviews. So, I do know what is in the box, which is why I'm here with my hair still damp. I just got out of the shower so that I can use one of the products that is in here. So, yeah, let's get on with the unboxing, and I will leave a timestamp for when the first impressions are, so that you know. All right, let's see here. I'm so excited for this box. Okay, so first off, I have picked out this Noya Live Divinely Natural Lip Gloss, and it is in the shade Malbec. And where's the little card go? Here it is. And it has a value of $16, and it is a natural lip gloss made without sulfates, parabens, or phthalates. Packaging is composed of earth-friendly bamboo. Hashtag boxy tip. Use the wand to apply lip gloss in small, even strokes for a cleaner application. Okay, so the packaging is really gorgeous. It's got these flowers painted on the bamboo, and it's just so pretty. I mean, compare it with the Mana. I mean, they're just, I don't know. I mean, this isn't bad looking, but this is just so much prettier. Okay, enough about the packaging, because really, what is the packaging matter? Okay, so let's see. It's a pretty color. A very faint, sort of chemically smell. Ooh, that is pretty. I love that it's sort of a berry color. We will move on to the next item, which is the PYT argan oil. Oh, my hair is dripping. From Morocco oil treatment, and it is a value of $30. My goodness. Okay. Wow. It penetrates the hair follicle and leaves hair frizz-free. It prevents split ends and creates instant shine without the oily residue. Safe for color-treated hair. Well, I don't have color-treated hair. Hashtag boxy tip. Start with a small dime-sized amount on the palm of your hands. Work the serum into your hair. You may need to add more or less depending on the length and thickness of your hair. Style as desired. So I will do that when it comes time for the first impressions part of this unboxing. Next is the thing that I am least excited about, and it is this Mally Beauty Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in the shade Ice Blue. And well, I suppose it's not terrible. It's not overly pigmented. Can you see that at all? Here, let me turn off the ring light for a minute here. Okay. Can you? That's a bit better. Might leave it off for now. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a pretty color, but it's sort of metallic-y, but it's not overly pigmented. I can sort of see my skin peeking through, and I've got all of the colored eyeliners I need, and I don't need very many of them. What I have been most excited about, dripping all over myself, and it's the Ofra Pro Magnetic Palette with eyeshadows, and they've got 6 eyeshadows in here, and I'm so excited. Okay, so what is it? Oh, by the way, the eyeliner was from glides on easily without $18. Glides on easily without a shadow base, yet lasts all day. It is rich, full, and gives strong coverage that can be used over, under, or in the inner rim of the eye. And then it's got tips for application. And this Ofra Pro Magnetic Palette is $59. Oh, I guess it's the shadows as well. That is really awesome. Okay, this professional magnetic palette made exclusively for Boxycharm comes equipped with a mix of 6 shimmer and matte eyeshadows that normally retail for $10 for each pen. My goodness, that is a little expensive. This versatile formula can be applied dry for subtle shading or damp for more intense color. It is also hyperallergenic and suitable for even the most sensitive eye areas. And then it's got tips for application. So it looks like we've got color names on the back of the palette here, which, I mean, doesn't make a lot of sense to me because, I mean, it's a magnetic palette. You're going to move the shades around, but okay. We have got the shade Bohemian, which I'm going to guess is this one. So this is the shade Bohemian, and they're not written on the back, which kind of sucks. I might tape them and write them on the back myself. So let's see. It's a really pretty sort of browns, coppery, or not brown, bronzy brown shade, not coppery. Okay, well, they're not overly smooth and creamy, but oh, they are pigmented. Okay, a little less pigmented with the brush. And a fair amount of fallout. So, I don't know, we'll see. So that was Bohemian. This next shade is Buttercup, and it's sort of a creamy yellow. And let's see. Yeah, it's a yellow. I don't see myself having much use for this shade. I'm not a big yellow eyeshadow person, but maybe for, like, I don't know, blending out colors? I'm not sure. Okay, so there's that. This next one, I believe, is Smoke. Yes, Smoke. And it's sort of dark charcoaly gray. Like, it's a deep gray. It's not a black. It is a deep gray. And let's see. And that was a finger swatch. Oh, maybe, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep going. This next one is Iron, and it is sort of a like slate, deep dark slate. It's got a little bit of blue in it, and it's a shimmer. That Smoke was a matte, and so was Buttercup. So it's sort of darker, almost black. Okay, and this next shade is matte as well, and it is called Truffle, and it's sort of a medium brown, with maybe like a little warm, sort of almost toffee, caramelly shade, I think. I'm really bad at this, describing these. Okay. Here we go. And last but not least, we have this shade, which is Millennium Gold, and it is a shimmer shade, and it is it's a lighter gold. It's not a deep dark gold. It's there it is on my finger, and swatched. It's sort of a cooler toned gold. It's not overly warm, which I like. And there you have it. Those are those shades. I'm really happy with the palette. Oh, it's a cardboard palette, so it's, and while they look to be almost the same size, the Ophir one's a little bit bigger, and this is, I think, a medium palette, medium Z palette. It's also quite a bit thinner. Can you see? So, yeah, I'm pleased. And it's not the shiny material, it is sort of matte and more cardboard feeling. And it's a little bit messy already. But I'm really excited for this to put my shadows in. Alright, I am back, and I'm going to start off with testing the argan oil. First, a few mentions about my hair. It is long, and there is a lot of it. And I don't really do a lot with it, to be honest. I shampoo and conditioner and all that jazz. Sometimes I'll use a leave-in conditioner. I don't do a lot of treatments or anything to my hair. I will occasionally curl it. Once in a blue moon I'll straighten it. Sometimes I'll blow dry it. Maybe. Mostly not. So it's kind of like I shower and let it air dry is basically what I do with it, and that's really about it. So mostly it's fine. I mean, I don't have an absurd amount of frizz, I don't really have a lot to tame, so that's kind of what I do. And frankly, I'm too lazy to do much of anything else with it. But we are going to try this oil treatment and see how it goes. So it says to start with a dime size amount. And I assumed that my hair needed to be damp. It doesn't actually say. So I went with damp hair because, well, most treatments and stuff have to be applied to damp hair, I think. I don't know. So it's damp. It smells masculine. We're gonna go with that. Alright, and I'm just gonna, ooh, that was a lot more than a dime-sized amount, and that came out really fast, but that's okay, because, ooh, it's thicker than I was expecting. I'm just rubbing my hands together. I'm gonna back up a bit so you can see. That's actually quite thick. Okay. Thick and, yeah, very masculine smelling, actually. Okay, so that got maybe about half my hair. Just gonna pour a little bit more into the palm of my hand. Good, now I was a little bit more controlled with that. And rubbing my hands together again, warming up the oil, and starting from the back. And I'm just sort of raking my fingers through my hair a little bit and rubbing them. And I'm not going too far up because I really don't know what this is going to do to my hair. But it's really thick. I was expecting it to be a little bit thinner. And I've put a little bit more just on the ends. I don't know if I overdid it or not. It's kind of just first impressions, and I haven't really done anything like this before. So now that there we go. And I guess I will let you know whether it feels softer and whether I'm less frizzy tomorrow. And I'm just gonna wash this oil off my hands, and I will see you in a bit for the rest of my first impressions. Hello again. So I'm back. It is the next day, so my hair is now dry, and I think I put too much in because it's kind of oily a little bit, just on the ends, not at the top where I just washed it, because I didn't put much oil there, if any. But I can feel it's sort of, yeah, it doesn't, yeah, it's just a little oily, but it is soft and it's not frizzy, so I don't hate it, but I might try a little less of the oil next time. And I do still kind of smell it. It has settled down quite a bit, so I smell a little less like my dad's Old Spice deodorant, but yeah, it's still there a little bit. So I'm ready to do the rest of my first impressions. So I'm going to put my hair into a bun. Man, it is hot. And I've already got all of my face done, and I have primed and set my eyelids. If you are wondering, for my foundation, I'm using my, Neutrogena face sunscreen SPF 60. And I've mixed it in with my custom cover drops, and then I use that as my foundation. And I don't really have a lot of powder on my face because, yeah, it's hot out. I'm going golfing with my dad later today, so I just don't want a lot of powders and a lot of gunk on my face. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit more natural. Of course, now I've got a whole bunch of sort of darker colors that I have to try on my eyes, so it's going to be a smoky eye. Or of some sort here. So let's see here. So I've primed and set my eyelids already. This crease blender brush, and I'm gonna take the color Toffee. Is that what it's called? Toffee? Truffle. Truffle. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Tap off some of the excess because there's quite a bit of it, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I love the shape of this brush, but the bristles are a little bit scratchy. Okay, next I'm going to take the Least Witchy blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade Buttercup on it, and sort of put that in sort of my transition area here. Is a little darker for me to have as my transition shade, so I put it in the crease to start with, and then I'm blending it upwards and sort of diffusing it with the Buttercup shade. So that is it so far. Okay, next we are going to go in with this Millennium Gold shade, Luxie 211. It's a concealer brush, and I'm going to wet it with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to go in with that Millennium Gold shade and pack it on the inner third. Well, moving towards the half, actually. Using this hair donut as a color switch to take off the color. And now I'm going to go in with the shade, which is Bohemian. Same brush. I didn't re-wet it though. Sort of a light hand closer to the Millennium Gold shade, and then I got deeper and darker with it as I went. So just to sort of, and then I'll go in with the blending shade and blend the two together a bit more with the blending brush, not the blending shade. Blending brush, and just softening everything, blending it all out. That crease blender brush again, and go in with the shade which is Smoke. Just a little bit. And just concentrate in that in the outer crease. These are kind of powdery, so you might want to make sure that you tap off the excess. This definer brush, or definer side of the Eco Tool brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Iron and put it in the outer V. Out the look a little bit and sort of brush upwards at an angle so that you're not brushing down and making your eyes look downturned, you're making them look more upturned. With that blending brush and blend it all out because it's looking a little messy. So they are a little powdery, so you might want to watch out for that, but they are pretty pigmented and they blend out pretty nicely for the most part. There is a bit of fallout because they are, like I said, quite powdery. So maybe have some powder under your eyes to dust it away, or do your eyes first. I wish I'd done that, but I didn't, so I'm gonna have to see if I can tidy this up a little bit here. I'm just gonna... I'm going to use this to align my waterline. It doesn't really go, but you know what? Whatever. We're doing it. Yeah, I'm getting like no color. I'm getting like shine, but I'm not getting any color. So you can't actually see the blue. All you see is sort of like a reflective shine. Can you see that? Shine, but no color. So yeah, that is the review on this. So I'm going to line my eyes here. So I just wanted to let you know that, well, I've done my wing. I just wanted to let you know that I've come up with another way to use this angled brush from the small angle from Luxie 215 that I got in my Ipsy bag. I was having a little difficulty figuring out what to do with it, and I think I have another idea. So I'm going to take this bohemian shade on the brush, and I'm going to use it and get up right in close on the lower lash line. You see? So just using that to get right in close because I don't have a pencil brush, so this is kind of what I think I'm going to use this to do my lower lash line work. Because it's precise and it works, I think, better with shadow than it did with the gel. Start at the outer corner and move your way inward. Smudge your brush, and I'm going to take the truffle shade and go sort of underneath it and sort of smoke it out. And I'm going to take, on my ring finger, I'm going to take the Millennium Gold shade and plunk it in the inner corner. That's the finished mascara, and I'm gonna, so I've got a couple of, so I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. Okay, so there it is. First we've got this Bite Beauty Cure Royale lip gloss, or lip gloss in the shade Cure Royale, Luscious Lip Gloss. And that is a great deal stickier and a little darker and a little more red, but about the same pigmentation. But you can see just in the swatch how much stickier it is, because it's smeared and stuck and clung, whereas the what's this Noya one sort of went on much smoother. So I'm pleased about that. I've got this Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear lipstick in the shade Berry. And it is up here, and it is more pigmented, but it's sort of in between the two colors. Finally, I have got this Joe Fresh stackable lip gloss, and I'm going to go with this bottom shade that does not have a name. And okay, and it is more plummy purple. Malbec, and then this one. So it's more of a plummy purple. So yeah, none of them are supremely close, but they're all, I mean, somewhat similar. Let's see. I'm gonna line one side with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade 05 Oat Pink. I'm gonna line one side, not the other. I'm lining, but not filling in. Just lining. Okay, and here we go. Okay, a good amount of product. Oh, it's soft. And a really pretty color. So I did have to dip in a couple of times, but there you go. And it's I would call that sort of medium coverage. And it's not sticky. It's quite nice. I am quite pleased with this. It feels soft. Not, yeah, sort of, I guess it's sort of like the butter glosses a little bit, in that sort of buttery feeling. Like, it's not like the Buxom lip glosses. Yeah, anyway, so I am pleased with that, and it's got a nice amount of shine. It's not overly shiny. It's a nice shine. So I am pleased with that thus far. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed these first impressions of my Boxycharm for July 2016. And stay tuned for my next one, where I will review the items that I got in this month. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.